Rising unsteadily from her hollow of soiled straw, she peered out of her window, squinting in the noonday sun, and spotted 3 unfamiliar military vehicles with white stars carrying young-looking soldiers, none of whom were wearing German uniforms. So that was what Americans looked like. After dreaming so long about their Allied liberators, the sight of such beings in the flesh seemed like an illusion. Everything about them was different, from their uniforms to their helmets, even to the way they walked, talked, and smelled. While many of the prisoners were ecstatic at the Americans' arrival, crying, "Peace! Welcome!" or "We are free!" in a babble of languages, others just slumped where they lay, apathetic and indifferent. Others sat overcome, tears streaming down their faces, praying that the smiling men in uniform weren't a cruel hallucination. Some of the younger women who'd dreamed of meeting GIs all their lives suddenly became self-conscious. Repelled by their own smell, they pinched their cheeks or tried in vain to smooth hair crawling with creatures and stiff with dirt. One of the American soldiers was a young medic, technician 5th grade, Leroy Peterson. Just 22 years old, a newspaper employee from Aurora, Illinois, Peterson was traveling with General Patton's Headquarters Combat Command B, CCB. He had a large red cross painted on his helmet and another on an armband. Pete, as he was known, had already patched up numerous men in the field and had been awarded the prestigious Purple Heart for valor after being shelled and injured during the Battle of the Bulge. Once his division reached Mauthausen, he spent almost 2 weeks tending to the sick and dying and was initially sent down to the barracks below the main quarters to see who most urgently needed his help. "I had seen a lot before I ever got to that camp," he said later, "but I was more affected by seeing the people that were starved and were just skin and bone." When he reached a hut where men slept 5 to a bunk, he found a skeleton with a weak pulse who died before his eyes. "It was just a horrible mess, very strength-consuming,"